Deuce. What up? Word. Right on. COVID ass. Brekky. Yep, smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna get stoned. I'm gonna start doing more and more content since humans have rescinded their attention from me. And the idea of being friends is apparently just a delusion that only people that suck each other's ass consistently can maintain, not like a real friendship. I'll have more free time. More ideas. Shanghai. Yeah, how does that make sense when right before they started all that bullshit, right before that they were saying China was dropping all of its mandate shit. So how did overnight our government responded by making it fake? Or they made it fake before that just to fucking cover up the fact that it was worse than it was. Like either way, the shits are all lying to us again. But then again, that's what people want. They want the fake. They want the lies. So it's, what do you expect them to do? People clamor to be lied to. The worst fake, lying, ass-kissing motherfuckers get the furthest in this world. You know that. It ain't the guy with skills. It's the guy that sits there and will simp. That fucking simp will simp every day of his life and get by while everyone else has too much goddamn backbone to do it. Nobody loving nobody. Lies. 5G controls people more than they think. 5G's fucking, yeah, y'all don't even know. I've been studying on it more and more and more to improve my techniques. And their shit's just demonic science, dude. They're trying to fucking hit actual neurons. They're gonna gestate behavior. They will manifest all the shit that they want through the fucking technology. The people are preparing themselves for it like good little robots. They're all shying away from anything they don't want to be discomforted ever, because that messes with the brain control. So they got to stay in their little, everything's positive, everything's positive. It's the weirdest abuse ever, because people have to abuse themselves to make it work. They've made an addiction, but you don't really consciously accept it. It just hits you. You're done. Except the brain damage people. Their brains don't fucking fire the way the other people's do. So their results are wildly inaccurate. Like, think all the bipolar people and how they're wigging out and all that shit. It's because they can't fine tune them. Their brain waves are so fucking chaotic, they can't calm the sea. People with strong willpower are just too smart to fall for any of that shit. And their willpower protects them, their spirit stops it. But then it's like, why not? It's supposed to happen. We're told it's supposed to happen. We can see that it needs to happen, because what's the alternative? There is no future with these standards going on. There's no future for anybody. Nobody wants to raise kids just to have them transitioned or raped or fucked with by some faggot motherfucker. Nobody wants any of that shit. Why get married if your wife ain't going to be faithful? She can't even fucking keep her mouth shut and not talk to other motherfuckers. Fuck that. End it all. We need to learn when to cut our losses as a species. Everybody fucked it up. It's time to end the experiment. Given the choice, people will only cover their own ass, and then they'll be the most greedy, narcissistic, hypocritical motherfuckers in existence. Whatever it takes to stay in their little comfort zone. God forbid anybody pops their bubble. Hey, you're bad. You're toxic for pointing out the truth to them. But toxic is natural, and more people need to become more toxic. Because toxic people, if that's what it takes to kill the enemy, then fuck it. Why kill them with kindness? Kill them with venom. If the kindness clearly ain't working, they're like zombies, kill them with kindness. They come back and they're fucking energized and they bring friends. It's like, time to just fucking lop heads off once and for all. Instead of just like collecting all these proofs, just show them. Start showing everybody, hey, this is what this person's really like. But then you're only dividing yourself. You got to do it in a bigger way. It's got to be a bigger, better way to fuck it up. Yeah, it would. It's totally logical. You don't build something without multiple entrances and exits, and especially a secret exit if your fucking enemies come to conquer you and you happen to be inside the little temple. You got to be able to get the fuck out. The problem is they hide the interiors of those things so they can promote that alien bullshit. It's aliens. Aliens built pyramids. Looks like it's gonna rain again today. That'll suck. Nothing like being stuck inside all goddamn week because of the rain. Except being stuck at work because of the rain. Hurting. Oh, no problem, man. I support everybody. I see you comment on my shit. I always make sure to return the paper. And if you actually have shit that's interesting, you'll notice I watch a lot of it, if not all of it. And I comment on most of it. It just takes time. I had to switch gears because I was following other people. Hola. Oh, that's the fucking corn guy. I was like, why is there a bicycle horn in this music? I didn't put that in there. But it's the little corn vendor outside honking his horn. He was just in time with the music for a second there.
Oh, I'm on the screen. Hi, what's up?
What up?
That was cool. I saw on the map that was a quarry. And when I saw those huge bricks today for the first time, I was like, this is going to be a jackpot.
Well, think about it. You got a quarry, right?
Yeah.
Where the fuck's all that stone?
They don't even seem like stone to me. Like when you see me hit them with the brick, it's like with the hammer, that stuff is like so brittle.
It's different. It's different kinds of shits there, I think.
Yeah.
But like they've been quarrying to the point where there's like 100 and 200 foot deep pits full of water. Like where'd all those stones go to that they've mined previously at all these different quarries around the country? There's a lot of them.
Yeah, like to answer that question, I think they stole all the they're already made bricks, right? Out of that stone, whatever that stuff is, the yellow bricks.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of the houses are built with that stuff underneath, like the base of the house, like under the first floor, but sticking out of the ground, you can see those bricks, and then like old wood house built on top.
Yeah, there's shit like that out here. When you go down to the beach, you can see all the old houses are fucking with the windows at sidewalk level that are cut in half.
Yeah, I live in one in
Basement.
in the basement. There are those stones, and then there's concrete floor. So it could go.
But here it's weird because they are like when I was growing up in construction, I taught us you couldn't have a basement so close to the ocean because the water underground would get it. It would always be perpetually wet.
Yeah.
But then you see like buildings that are only like 3 blocks from the beach.
On the other side of that wall,
grade underground, like with the topsoil, or it's like bullshit. Still, what up? I was trying to watch Zerdus, but it was just I don't care about gasoline and fuel. Other than my torch. Go down the road already, dude. We don't care about the corn guy. We only like the ice cream guy. Ice cream guy's cool. Corn guy sells you corn and he gives you a cup of mayonnaise and you're like, what in the fuck, dude? There's corn on the cob. Why would I want a cup of mayonnaise for it?
Somebody gave me a tortilla.
That's how they eat it. I didn't know Mexicans ate it like that. I was watching and I'm like, oh, they're like, what? I'm like, that's nasty.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Like, that's the nastiest shit I've. Like, you could throw it up and it would be less appealing than fucking eating it like that. Dude. Fucking world.
Thanks for putting me in your StreamYard.
Oh, no worries, man. I throw everybody up. I like meeting people. Networking. It's the whole point of the internet, networking, because you never know who you're going to meet. It's like an old school spy movie. You're just on a mission, you run into somebody and you're like, boom, that's my agent. And then you work.
We've been growing dreads since the pandemic.
Oh, shit. All I did was grow old. They shut everything down. Fuck. Everybody stopped coming. Everybody else went I want to see him settle the debate on melted bricks.
Yeah, I have a couple melted bricks.
Everyone's like, you can't melt them. You can't do it. Like, bullshit. You can go to the video and watch and get Fresnel lenses. And they'll melt stone.
When they make bricks in the brick factories, whatever, in the kiln, they always got a bad batch that melts because it's too close to the heater.
Yep, if they don't make them right, they can explode. Like the air bubbles inside them?
Yeah. Can imagine.
That'd be fun as shit. You're just having a nice fire. And all of a sudden, you're like, ah, you got shrapnel in your face.
I got a warning for some people. Don't buy the budget cigarettes. They were on sale for $5 at the gas station. I got these. Basic. Dude, I feel sick after smoking those.
It's prison cigarettes.
I had to get some Marlboros.
Yeah, all the cheap brands are the ones they send up to the penitentiary for them to buy. They have the GPCs too, generic prison cigarettes.
Oh yeah, that's what that means.
The white package with the little triangles on them. Didn't even tell you the flavor. You had to know green was menthol and blue was lights.
They should come out with those radium cigarettes again.
They need to stop making laws against tobacco. It's racist as fuck. It's a natural sacrament. They have no business regulating. Even the Constitution doesn't give them the power to regulate plants.
Right?
All law prior to that was whoever's property is determined what's grown there, you know?
I heard it was never really illegal.
Well, it's illegal for the average person. Cops and government have been growing it all along. That's what inspired part of my exodus from back east last time. I had a friend and she was being harassed by a fucking sheriff's deputy who wouldn't leave her alone. Because she was like, he dated her for a minute and then he just wouldn't leave her the fuck alone. But he was growing fucking weed. He had a big fucking farm going in Carolina. And then all the other sheriffs knew about it. So I had to go over their heads. And I was like, yo, your guy needs to leave her alone or I'm going to go to fucking the real authorities with all this evidence. And then it finally stopped. But after that, then I'd just get randomly pulled over a lot. So it was fucking... All right, I'm not in Boston. Who the fuck's in Boston?
Oh, I can read the comments.
I know, I was reading my email. I got phones out all over America. But sometimes it gets confused and it'll throw my actual me into the mix. So like my phone's been telling me I'm in Boston lately.
Oh, that's strange.
So I'm in Boston. My other me's in Oklahoma. I think I got one in Greece. And apparently in Riverside now. I'm in Riverside as well. Pixel!
No, you can't do that. No. No! You spilled coffee?
Brekky! I'm having a bowl of Wheaties for Brekky. Should be a miracle manifestation week. Yeah, come up, Pixel. You were up. You got no excuses.
Yeah, I don't know where the bags are.
Buttons McGee here. There she is.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah, I'm awake. I think. I don't know. Got my dogs hanging out in the back. Just needed to eat before I did anything else because I was starving this morning.
Sometimes got to
That's how I
force
feel.
yourself.
I starve for smoke.
Yeah. Had an old
get up.
bagel. That's how today went.
Had some cheese and crackers.
Mhm.
Breakfast sausage.
Nice.
I ain't eating
Anybody?
nothing.
Are you guys all West Coast? Anyone?
I live in Aurora, which is like the outskirts of Chicagoland, but it's like the
Okay.
second biggest. It's like the second metropolitan city, they say, in Illinois.
Nice.
It's like a
Actually grew up
starport
there.
city.
It's where Wayne's World's at.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I
live
grew
on.
up in Cary, Illinois.
Is that north?
I
Northern?
believe so. No, maybe it might have been southern Illinois, south.
Have you heard of
I can't
Paris,
remember.
Illinois?
Hmm?
Have you heard of Paris, Illinois?
Nope.
That's in southern Illinois.
Cool.
What is in South and North Dakota? No. Like, have you ever noticed that there's like states that you don't see news from ever?
True.
Like, never ever. You don't
Right.
hear about Rhode Island. You don't hear about New Mexico. New Hampshire's never in the news except during election season. Like, it's weird, right?
Like
Nothing
Arizona,
happens
maybe
in
not so
Montana
much.
and Wyoming ever.
Yeah.
No crime, nothing, ever.
I try not to pay attention to all that though.
Yeah, I don't really at all. I don't watch any news. Just some YouTube channels.
Yep. I've been YouTube for 3 years now. Pretty much nothing else.
There ain't nothing else interesting. Shit. You got pictures on Instagram where you can do videos. Like, obviously, videos are going to be better. It's more educational, more informative, more entertaining. You can see 7 hours of Hot Wheel cars every night.
That's true. And those things
might
are
have-
popular.
They are. He's got a cool collection. It's just crazy to watch him go through it one by one by one by one. And it's not even his stream.
No, I told him his little project for today was to organize every one of those and put them in a pile. So we'll see how
By
far
what?
he gets.
By like the like Ford and Chevy, or by themes or colors?
I mean, theme, like whatever he can, think of at this point.
Damn, that's still. You got to subclassify them. There's so many of them.
Hmm.
Are they old?
I think
Some
so.
of them.
Yeah, they're like originals. He must have gotten them from his grandpa, grandma, handed down.
Hot
Uncles.
Wheels. Those are like Matchbox cars, right? The little ones.
They're actually the same company.
Yeah.
I always thought they were competition growing up, and then like when I got older, I was like, no, these are all the same company. No, people would battle about that. No, Hot Wheels are cooler. Like, these cars.
They're very popular. They're being sold like all over in the grocery stores around here. I think even in the dollar stores. I mean, literally just for $1. But also, I'm seeing them like as the larger version of them, like a monster truck. But it's not like a monster truck. It's just the larger upscale version of a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah, like they have the scaled up monster trucks, the 1624 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I got him all those. He has a couple of years of the 16 scale monster trucks, but he had every one of them for those 2 years. And then all of them. Like, he's got clothes hampers that are just full of Hot Wheels. You open his doors, there's Hot Wheels with Legos mixed in.
Legos and Hot Wheels?
Yeah, because I stopped buying him Lego sets because he'll just take everything out and then we'll try building it. And I'm not good with Legos. Like, I got hand issues with my neuropathy, so it's like I try to put shit together and it ends up snapping and fucking the whole
You
thing up.
let you with your I think we have similar symptoms because like I can't when I'm in the kitchen, so I tell my husband, I'm like, I don't think you understand. I can't hold knives. Like I can't cut. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm
Yeah, you
gripping
just stare at
things.
your hand like, come on, fucking go, and it doesn't want to
Yeah,
go.
it's a nerve situation, and then I let go and drop. And
Maybe
it's
you
been
need
very
more
frustrating for me.
You might need more sodium in your food.
Oh,
Well, no,
I
it's
was
a
very low
genetic
in sodium.
disorder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The nerve endings between the muscle and your brain and the hand die off. So
Oh geez.
you kind of retain muscle memory, but you don't really have full control over it.
Like you're trying and it's not going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're just sitting there like trying to talk and you can't speak. Like when you have no voice, and you're like,
Yep.
there's nothing you can do to make it happen. Just
That's rough.
Yeah. It's like you got to talk to your brain cells. That's what I do, anyways. I'm like, come on, freaking work.
well, I used to get mad, and that would give like enough adrenaline to open everything up to where it'd be like, fuck it, I can push through and play what I wanted to play. But now it's just I'm playing sloppy and loose. Like I have shining moments maybe once a week if I rest my hand the whole time and only play a little bit.
Yesterday, like I was feeling it holding the game controller trying to get through God of War, and I was like, oh, this hurts so bad. And I just have to put like hand cream, CBD, like anything I can, like all over at this point. But when they tell me to like be in the kitchen doing this and that, if I'm trying to like cut a steak, I'm like, really? You want me to try to like hold a knife? No, it's just gonna fall on the floor.
Or worse, you fucking aim wrong and it's everywhere. I have that happen. I'll be cutting boxes at work and like most of them go straight down the tape line, but then you'll see someone where it's like a wild C curve.
Yeah. And then I have my nieces who are like, girl, you need to lift some weights. I'm like, I can't lift anything. Like it's like such a hard task to lift. And like you feel like you pick it up, but it's like so heavy and you're like, really? Is this that heavy? But then you like drop it anyways. So that's
Exactly.
kind of
Well, with mine, with my shoulder, I can only lift so much weight or it'll collapse on itself because it's not all attached right.
yeah. I
So,
gotta ask though, have you ever had your iron and your like all your iron levels checked, your ferritin? I don't know if that's in the
oh
guide
yeah,
that
I'm
you do,
healthy as a horse.
but huh?
Otherwise, other than my neuropathy and carpal tunnel, I'm healthy.
Yeah.
But like this is just physical. Like when my arm got when it came out and tore, they didn't do anything for me. They told me to
Yeah.
quit smoking cigarettes, so my arm basically healed hanging 2 inches low.
Yeah.
So technically, I'm a-okay by their standards, but in reality, I don't have the same range of motion with strength going up. I can't shoot a basketball anymore. It goes 10
Well,
feet.
yeah, so
But
you
the rest of
have
it, I
like
can.
physical stuff up here from your collarbones to your neck, and that's nobody knows though. Like, I don't always tell people that I'm a twice thyroid cancer survivor. I got sliced. Like, I have scars, and they ripped shit out of this area. So I have like no lymph nodes, and they took away like my muscle strength. So it's just
So you feel
gone.
like I do, like your head's just gonna fall off some
Yeah,
days.
it's sometimes just I'm like a bobblehead sometimes.
You see me up here, I'm always fucking.
Mine
I'm not
hurt.
trying to look cool. I'm trying to get my head straight.
Yeah.
Mine's too stiff. I do
Yeah.
garage doors for work and I gotta carry them on my head
Oh,
for 20
I hate
years.
that. Sheetrock and ceiling sucks too. Like drill it, drill it, drill it.
I will not. I mean, I would do that kind of work if I had to, but I hate drywall, all that dust and thing, the mud, whatever.
Stuff you're gonna breathe right into your immune system.
I'm good with
Screw it up
everything but
even
the
more.
finish. Can't make a smooth finish. Not with drywall mud. With plaster, I can plaster it okay, but just regular mud.
I'm chemically sensitive, so like any of that stuff can bother me at any second.
I've been
I'm
around all
sensitive.
that my whole life, so I'm used to it.
I can mess with brick acid and stuff like that. That won't bug my skin. But
That
like
will.
if I'm opening master cases of cereal and
Mhm.
clothes, whatever they spray on those things to keep them bug free bugs my hands. It'll start itching like fire out of nowhere, and I have to run and wash them.
Hmm.
Whatever Chinese pesticide consists of is bad.
Pesticides. Yep. It's everywhere. Mhm.
It has to be because they've destroyed the bug population to where it would naturally take care of itself.
Yeah,
Fine,
you know
yo.
what? There's not that many bugs actually out here in Oregon. Like, I feel like I remember seeing them when I first moved here, but I mean, I am in a desert. It's just like I'm not walking around outside like swatting at anything. There's maybe just spiders at most.
Exactly. I don't live in the desert. I got a thriving yard with plants and bushes. Like I've nurtured it to a really good, healthy yard. All fruit
Hmm.
trees and everything. And the only bugs you'll see out there are occasional ants, the roly-polies, pill bugs,
Yep.
earwigs, millipedes.
We get all the bugs. Any bug you can think of, we're gonna find it here on the Fox River. It's crazy. It's like the strangest, weirdest bugs I've never seen anywhere else. They come crawling out of nowhere. It's like, whoa, what's that? It's like some strange beetle. It's like 3 inches long, hooks on its face, and even the
I
bees.
do remember that about Chicago, it being super like swampy like.
Oh
And
yeah,
I only
like
grew up there as a kid though, so I
it used
remember
to
getting
be.
attacked by mosquitoes there.
I heard, and like from all the things I've heard on like all the true origins and like mystery history channels and whatever people, I don't know what it's called. There's like a group of like the real, not history but my story or whatever, a lot of things about like the old world being here. I forgot where I was going with this.
They're covering up the Romans. They're trying to erase the fact that Rome conquered Earth.
Isn't the word elite Italy backwards?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's a coded language. It's Hey, salute Pixel. It's old head.
Hey,
What's up, man? How you doing,
what's
man?
up?
What state you
How
in?
are
At?
you doing?
Illinois,
Oh, right on.
Chicago, Chicagoland.
Salute from LA, homie.
That's LA. My wife's from
Oh
LA.
wow. We're all West Coast.
My wife grew up in Big Bear, California.
Oh, that's
Nice.
nice. I got a partner from Lake Tahoe. He's gonna bring his own weed strain down.
Awesome.
I cracked the rib at Big Bear.
The Tahoe cookies.
Oh man,
Oh yeah, he was a punk rocker, man.
I had a cracked rib once when somebody jumped on me. So I was laying on my side, hiding, and at my friend's house, and his older brother came home, and he was like, "Go hide, go hide," and they just came chasing us, and they were gonna like beat us up for no reason. I was hiding in the closet, and he jumped on my ribs, and I heard like 3 or 4 of them crack, and then I was like, took a deep breath, and I just like pushed my ribs out with the air pressure. And I was like, I hope that heals okay. I didn't tell him.
Dang. I had a football injury.
I was snowboarding and I fucking
Yeah,
hit the jump.
I
And
think
I
Pixel
twisted
needs
body and came up end over end, and I was coming down head first. And at the last second, I twisted my body as hard as I could. So I came down on my ribs, like S curve down. It's like,
I think Pixel needs physical therapy for her hand.
You can. It probably has to do with the thing
it's
going on
genetic.
that you have here. It's probably
No,
connected with
it's
all that
neuropathy.
down to your hands. With
Dies
everything.
off. Like it just literally you lose sensation eventually.
Yep. Well,
There's
and when
nothing
you
you
don't
can say.
have like the right things going on working in your bloodstream too, like I don't have iron. I'm pretty much anemic most of the time, and I've needed iron infusions. Like it destroys like everything about your body.
I should be okay
They
nutrient wise.
need kale, broccoli, anything, asparagus, anything with that deep green.
Hmm.
Yeah, you need stuff like that. You got you want
Brussels
your
sprouts.
diet. You got to step your diet.
You got to eat Brussels sprouts every 6 months to avoid
Yeah,
prostate.
I'm a meat and beer guy, but my wife made these veggie rolls. It's a lettuce wrapped in jicama, carrots, and cucumber. I've been eating them like crazy, man. I'm feeling better.
Sounds
That's
good.
Vietnamese.
Yeah, because veggies is I could just knock it out. I don't have to worry about it. Right there in a
Yep.
little roll, and I'm losing weight.
Oh no.
Last year I lost like maybe 20 or 25 pounds. I quit drinking soda and kind of did a diet. I quit fast food for a while and started working out. And I got in pretty good shape. And then one day I had a Pop-Tart and I'm like, hey, I need more carbs now. And like, it felt like I could just eat whatever I want and it's okay because I'm working out. And then I stopped working out. Now I'm back to normal.
Yeah, I don't worry about none of that stuff because the real killer for me is stress. I can't be stressed out. That's what's killing me.
Yeah, right. Not to worry. It's the best feeling.
That's what's
Right.
stressful. It's killing you, but it's not killing you quick enough.
It's killing you in different ways.
It's like just get it over with already. God, I'm good. I've had a good run. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yep. But take a little
Yeah,
stress medicine right now.
I ain't trying no more. I'm giving up.
Let me take my treatment. Hold on. But yeah, man, Happy New Year, Dish. Made it to another one. You're a good friend, man. I'm gonna come check you out.
You should have been telling you to come visit forever.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
our
really
schedule.
I don't really know you, but I've been a little skeptical about chatting so much on your channel because of some of the pictures.
I like to keep it interesting and fresh.
Yeah, I guess that keeps the wrong people away.
Well, it's all mnemonics. Like my avatar's the can't live chick, right? And as soon as you see it, you instantly think we got one who can see. So like a lot of the pictures have a lot of different meanings to different people that tied in with whatever fable I'm talking about or whatever topic I might have in mind when I make the title. It's all like a little puzzle. And it'll lure in the people that need it for whatever that purpose is. And then everybody else is, huh? What the heck?
It's so easy to put wrong judgment, just from what you see until you actually talk to a person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why I like this is show people from everywhere. I mean, a chick from Iceland pulls up or Newfoundland. That's why I like the people you would never meet in regular life. You can meet on the internet and you can be friends with them.
Yeah, like that dude from Amsterdam that randomly comes through every you don't even know when he just pops in every random
Yeah.
like, hey, what's going on?
There's a
And
shelter for homeless people right in my neighborhood, and there's a lot of them. And they just walk around during the day. They have to be back by a certain time if they want to stay there. And
yeah,
there's like a whole group of them that just hang out down by the river. And like, I went down there and smoked them up and let them pet my dogs and stuff and hung out. And they were telling me how they used to work in the tunnels that go from Aurora underground all the way to Chicago underneath Illinois. And that they've been in them and they can know how to get into them. And that they got places sealed off where you can't get in anymore. And I was like, next time, you could show me next time. Because I had my dogs, But it was, I believe it. He said it was like Capone. I heard like Capone had like all these fronts on the street, like businesses for the mob.
Yeah. And
like right in my neighborhood. I'm like, wow, this is the place.
Underground America. There's fucking underground LA, Detroit, Chicago,
oh yeah.
New York.
The underground out here is ugly, yo.
I walk down my street and it goes down like levels, like a pyramid, right? Like a huge one. And then I look at the map from satellite view and you could see the star formation on everything on the river. And there's the historical buildings right there. And you could see it. They're bastion forts.
Every major city. It got some. Remember the Georgia Guidestones?
Right?
We don't know what that's about.
Here too. We have some here.
Yeah, that's some Masonic, it's an old trick, whatever it is they're doing with all that. But there's a war going on.
Oddfellows.
There's a good presentation on it on TruthStream media channel.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched it the other day, and they did it after. It's called Why Were They Blown Up?
Yeah. So is that
They
symbolic?
know who made it. They know why. They're saying it's supposed to be rebuilt. One of the other followers of that devotion is supposed to rebuild it somewhere.
And the person who blew it up never got caught. I just don't know. I look it up. What is it? It just gives me a,
They weren't caught because there was fucking people in power doing it. That's why.
Yeah, it has to do with power or something like that.
They had one side of it. They blew one side fully on camera. Then they came back and finished it off. But nothing was captured. Like, come on, y'all know who did that. They were happy to have it done.
It's symbolic of something.
It'd be like when Freddie got killed. Everybody was happy to see it happen.
Everybody.
Yeah, which their symbolism showing that they were tearing down the old world order once and for all. They removed all the old statues.
People doing things that are symbolic.
They tarnished all the reputations they could.
Oh yeah, hold on, I got a phone call. Hold on.
See, Pixel, I threw a daytime with about the same response.
Daytime. Oh, you're trying to see if things change when you go on at different times, right?
Yeah, because everybody's always like, you should go on in the day. Like I hear it from everybody. I'm like, all right, I'll do a daytime show here.
I feel like it's like huge competition at night. That's why I had to double team you guys, you and Easy Diggin' last night, because I was like, well, sometimes they know that I'm on both their channels, especially if they're watching. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure you guys know that I'm on his panel by now, so I should be saying hi to like both of you at the same time. Because I'm like, oh, now I got a double team. Same time, 10 p.m. I think. I think he went on a little bit earlier than you, though.
I'm always staring at my computer. When you see me just staring, I'm watching other shit.
Yeah.
Looking up shit.
That much.
Because I want to have shit to talk about, and sometimes I'll just draw a blank and be like, I got to find something to inspire me real quick.
Yeah.
But then if other people are live, I do got to go and show support, but not at the expense of my shit. So I'll put your show on my
though, because like I said, if you guys are on, like most of my crew is on like between 9 and I say 11. Maybe I should do the 6 to 8 mark. That might be fair.
Yeah, because most of all you're competing at that point is like dance shows and DJ shows.
Yeah.
And I just keep pushing mine. Mine pushes back depending if I work or not. If I ain't got work the next day, I'll start at like 10.
Right.
But I never usually start before 9:30 for the most part. Just to give everybody on the East Coast time to do all their shows.
Yeah, that's my issue too. Is like I know that I'm in competition like with half of everybody that's online, like all my friends, but most of them are East Coast. So it's like I have to go on like at least I'd say even at 4 because they're 7 o'clock their time. Yeah. So it's been kind of hard because I feel like I'm stomping on their live streams, but then it's like I never get a chance to go on if I just don't go.
Exactly.
So I think it's so what I had learned about, and this is a good way to think about it, like you guys are basically all my coworkers. Like we're all coworkers on YouTube. We have to share, like, or just like
yeah, we got to produce.
It's hard to explain that one.
That makes sense.
It's like we're a baseball team. You want to make sure your home run record and your base stealing and all that's good, but at the same time, you want to make sure the team as a whole is functional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if everybody's watching everybody else's shit, but we got one friend and it's like nobody's giving him any love. It's like, well, what's wrong with us? Mm-hmm. That little bit of support. That's why I do it. It's like I never had that.
Yeah.
I said, hey, Mom, I want to learn to play guitar. She's like, no, you'll never get anywhere with that. I said, I like to draw. I like doing art. No one's ever going to pay for your shitty artwork, drawing skulls and curly cues. So I've gone as far. I'm published. I'm fucking recorded. I've got shit in books. Like I've succeeded as an artist.
Yeah.
All that. So I know if I can do that with nothing, then giving people like actual good constructive support, they're going to
Right.
go a million miles further than I ever dreamed of.
Oh,
I try
That's
to
why
be
I said
positive.
thank you for letting me be on here.
Oh, no worries, man. I let everybody up.
Yeah.
yeah, it's really
Really
cool. I've been kind of shy for a while, but like it's cool just to like sit back and listen to people that you've never met, like some people that like you would possibly assume something about, and then you're like taken back by what they're saying, and you're like, wow, like, all right, that's nothing what I would expect, but I don't know, it just amazes me every time I'm just opening up more.
Just ran out of papers.
No.
Yeah, you're right. It's nice to listen to other people.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense though what you're saying.
Because everybody has a story. They have something behind their name.
Yeah, and the most sinister people actually look like they're the clean cut ones. That's right. Like you'll have that. Yeah, you'll have the gangster with tattoos all over every inch of his body, just sitting there like demon looking.
Mm-hmm.
But every one of those, there's like 30 or 40 white collar criminals that are way more devious and committing way more bullshit on people.
But like the most badass looking dude that you think is going to be super evil, it turns out to be the nicest guy ever. That's how it always is. And you're like, whoa, wasn't expecting that.
Like mankind. Mankind looks crazy, but then he's a nice guy.
Do I look crazy? This beard. I keep
You look
finding
white.
I find little silver ones in there, and I'm like, oh no, it's coming.
Just wait, it happens overnight. Like my shit, the last time I grew it a year ago, so it was blonde and red and black like always. And this time I grew it out and it was like silver, and I'm like, because the rest of my hair is fine. I ain't got no gray hairs.
So I have red facial hair, but I have brown hair up top with a red beard. I don't get it. Green eyes. And then all my brothers have black hair and brown eyes.
The Irish Indian mix.
And my uncle his kids look more like me than my dad.
Well, people don't think about it. Like back in the day, there was less people, so you were breeding with everybody. You didn't get to be picky. It's like, well, you like Becky over there? I don't know. She's the only available girl in your age range, so you either want her or you don't. But if you don't, then you're stuck with nobody, or you're hoping somebody comes to town. Because your other option would be family, so no.
Or cloning. I think my grandparents were clones.
It is totally possible. I make this argument a lot. No one ever really comes up.
Oh yeah.
Remember, Hitler had all those breeding houses, right?
Well, my dad's parents were both from orphanages, and I don't really know. They showed a pair. One time I was watching something on like the History Channel about World War, and they showed a picture of what Hitler would look like today, like if he aged. And they flashed a picture like it was a generated image. It wasn't a real person. It looked just like my grandpa. And I was like, oh no, what? No, it couldn't be. Like, what if he escaped and that's my grandpa? Oh my God, what the? No.
He did escape.
And it was like a moment, and I was like,
they proved he escaped.
And I was like, who am I? If he's my grandpa, no, it couldn't be. But I don't think so.
Yeah, think about it. What prompted our government to bring all those scientists here? Like our scientists couldn't figure out their shit. We just gotta bring them all. If we really wanted their info, we could just take their data. They would have taken the research. They didn't need the people themselves. And they especially didn't need to put them in positions of power and authority. Like, how much sense does that make? Hey, we just kicked your ass and you're the bad guy, but welcome to the team. I'm going to put you in charge of my shit.
Yeah, right. Like, because maybe they were like somehow separate from government. It's impossible. I mean, they all work together.
It's some weird shit. And they had all those breeding houses. They had at least 2,500, I think is the number I remember reading, where they're just breeding thousands and thousands of babies and practicing making twins, triplets, and all the other stuff. Like, where'd all those kids go? Where are they at? Like, theoretically, they could have wiped out all of America and we would have never known it. And then they just reset it with kids and made us into a total slave state. And it sounds crazy, but then it's
That
like,
could be
well,
true.
why we send billions to everybody on Earth?
Sending money back home.
Well, they
Back to
got there.
mom.
They're like, they invested in us back in the day. Like, we want to sponsor 10 of these babies, and then they'll control their fucking family money from there on out. And they'll always be paying for them to live back in the homeland, like satellite slaves. It's a win-win if you think about it, because then you got some of the family members that aren't productive. Doesn't matter. The ones that are super productive counterbalance it. And all our bullshit systems that are kind of keeping us in check and making sure they don't work because they're not supposed to work. It doesn't matter. It's all about us just doing shit and generating shit for them so they don't got to do that.
I didn't get to say bye to him.
Deuce. He's in the chat. Chatty Patty. Pixel's so quiet. You gotta pipe up.
I'm just playing around on my phone, checking out some of my friends who are currently going live as usual. That's the thing. Like, once somebody goes live, then somebody else goes live, and it's a 3-hour time zone difference.
Right. Do you know how to make apps?
I will be bouncing out of here. I got some things to work on in the house, and then I'll come back. And maybe I'll put up my own stream for mid-afternoon West Coast time.
Yeah.
See what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then it gives people more places to bounce too.
Yep.
Like Nate and Tanya, theirs is pretty much slivered off where I can go one to the other.
Right.
As soon as one's closing down. Ooh. Just like a television station.
I'll set something up.
Ooh, a good one. Everybody's been clamoring for book clubs. I was hearing lots of book club chatter last night.
That's better.
I've been thinking about audiobooks, but I don't know if I want to read.
Goodbye. Let's see.
How come yours has cool effects? What are you using?
What? Oh,
Streamlab?
No, me?
Yeah.
I just playing around with the virtual background, and like I just put up my my screens from the Canva app, whatever I make for a thumbnail. I put my thumbnails up and have it on, I think, was it green screen, or makes it look like it's a green screen, but it's not a green screen.
That would be cool.
I didn't put this blue thing up. It was here when I moved in, over the windows.
Ah.
My son was like, "You have a blue screen?" I'm like, "No, that's the curtain."
Hey
No,
guys.
that'd be cool.
Would that work for a blue screen?
Nice meeting y'all. Finally talking to y'all.
All right.
All right. Have a good stream.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Two cherries in one show. Bing, bing.
I'll be setting up a stream soon. Bye.
Time goes by a lot quicker on this stream. Like, oh, it's been an hour. Wow.
It is. It's weird, right?
Since I got on, I didn't know when you started.
And some nights it'll be like I'm there for hours, and I'll look. I'm like, damn, it's only 1 a.m. Like,
Oh, only?
Yeah, it's like tripping sometimes. It's like, man, no way. Like I know I've been on forever. I've said so much shit, heard so many songs. I could only have been an hour at a time. Uh,
Knuckles.
What's up, buddy? Are you gonna bite him? Bite your
He's a
master?
good boy.
Bite him. Bite him. Yeah, like one of my things, I try to get everybody's pet to bite them. So given enough time, I'll teach your dog to bite you. I'm like, bite him. Get him.
We play tug of war, and the code word for like to trigger them is just get them, and then they're like, and they each pull them. I have a black pit and this guy.
Oh shit.
They're awesome. They're such big babies though. Really, like they're so nice. They're not mean.
Not till they have to be.
They only yeah, right. That's true.
They're walking around like, give me a reason. Just give me a reason.
They're always sniping something. For sure. I live in this 100-year-old house, whatever, and there's mice. So they're always sitting up there. They never get them. When a mouse pops out and they're like, what's that? And then they're all camped out for like a half hour trying to get the mouse that's not even there anymore.
Have you ever seen Dalmatians in action? They're like bird dogs, dude. They're fucking vicious killers.
Oh, there's Jenny.
They're lined up, and then all of a sudden you see, and they'll dart. I've seen my friends Dalmatians take the bird out of the air as it took off.
She's always flexing. Oh, there she is.
Arr, arr,
Yeah.
arr. I'm submitting dominance, so they know. PS4, PC, computer. Hoes. Waiting for the next one. What, PS6? That ain't gonna be for a long time. I won't get PS5 till someone's played the Ghostbusters game. Tell me if it's worth it. That seems kind of right. I don't know. Online, it doesn't matter what platform, but like so. Oi, oi, oi. What's this? Yeah. Heels. Damn, it's almost 2 o'clock, and they ain't told me yet when to drop my food off. But it's okay.
It's pretty cool.
It's great.
I don't have any games. It's 3:30 here.
I have games because people buy them for me.
Nice.
They bought me so many, and it's like I can't even have like 10 of them in the PlayStation at any given time. So you have to pretty much beat a game and then decide you're done with it to delete it to try another one. So there's like 15 games I've never even played.
My son likes those games. He's the one with all the games. He's 10.
Yeah, exactly. My kid's 8. Like he's on here, play this, and I'll have to solve it for him.
He's like 90% games, and the TV never turns off, and 10% reality.
Now I taught him like unless it's inclement weather or it's nighttime, we're not sitting around watching TV other than when I'm like taking a break because I had to physically sit down every few hours and be like, all right, I gotta take a breathe and sit.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's all the time. Exercise, activity.
I guess I didn't include going to school. He goes to school too. The school is an antiquitech building.
Huh.
But there's more than one building there too. There's old ones. One I saw the date, they were in construction, and then I saw the date on the building said I-888. And I was like, no, that's 888, because the one was off to the left further, not centered, and was not in the same line.
Yeah.
And then I saw another one like that on a gravestone with the I down below the margin. And the 3 8s were centered, but the one was like next to it, but not quite right.
And all they got to do is tell people, well, scientists and researchers just aren't sure why. Like, that's the best, y'all are the top brains in the world, and that's the best. We're not sure. Like, bullshit. You know why. It's all humans all write it down. They write down their purposes, even if it's a secret. They wrote it somewhere. Because you want people to know, no matter how clever your shit is, you want someone to figure it out and recognize how smart you were at that moment.
A lot of people right now are making videos on YouTube, and they're like, oh, everybody document this stuff. We got to let everybody know. Well, yeah, well, they're just going to flip the switch, and it's all going to be gone. What are you going to do? Your phone don't work, and his doesn't work, and nothing works anymore. No computers, and then it's like, oh, okay.
Huh.
Duh.
And they stopped everybody making photographs.
Because then nobody's going to have paper anymore.
They don't even have to burn books. They can just delete them.
Gone.
All our history for the last 15 years is gone with the push of a button.
It's already gone because it's on the system now. Nobody has books. I got 3 Bibles right here and no real books besides that. I mean, I don't know if other people have books.
I do think they're all like art books of other people's art and how to play guitar. Everybody always gives me beginner guitar books for some reason. Like, thanks. I've been playing for fucking 3 decades, but I'll take this book. I got bunches of beginner guitar books, tattoo reference books, Bible. But it's all not like everything I have is nonfiction. Nice. Except for sci-fi, I have 2 or 3 sci-fi books.
There's probably a lot of books that are called fiction, but really are nonfiction. I'm sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that are coded.
And I heard there's a book out there that no one's read before. Like, there's a book that just waiting to be found. It's going to reveal something.
Just shit, what I heard. Book. Whoever found my book, nobody's read them that I know of. They may have just thrown them away. I was tripping. Well, I used to make, I would get hardbound sketchbooks and then just make a book out of it, but it was all a pictogram. It's like every picture was a message. It was a symbolic message. So if you knew your symbolism and you knew what everything stood for and the proper version of what you were looking for, it all made sense as a complete story from front to back, 500 pages. But if you didn't know, it just looked like a bunch of colorful artwork. But I left 3 volumes of it in someone's driveway when I was tripping balls walking to North Carolina one night. I got tripped out and I was like, I think I'm gonna go to North Carolina and say what's up. So I just threw a bunch of shit in the backpack and started walking. That's the dog.
He's looking out the window.
Get him! Get him!
Get him! Get him, Kenny! Get him, Kenny!
The bad man came to take my new.
She's focused on something. The neighbor's dog. Yeah, the neighbor's dog. They don't like him. No. They once came through our yard, like just got out, and just the neighbor's dog went in our yard, and our 2 dogs were like right on him and had him like pinned down, and I was like, no, to pull him off. I don't know if they were wanting to play or they were just trying to tear it up. But it was okay.
You never know. It goes south quick sometimes with dogs.
They're my first dogs. Actually, someone gave me a dog, but I couldn't keep it, so I had to give it away. But it was like a German, not a German Shepherd, like an Aussie
The
mixed with.
Australian Blue Heeler?
It was an Aussie mixed with a what's that other sheepdog? I
There's
forgot what it's
Border
called. He's
Collies.
a border collie Australian Shepherd mix. I got him from a farmer. He just gave it to me one day. Night he showed up when I was in Montana. He was just a friend of a friend's, and he came by with the puppy, and he just handed it to me. And this thing was so cute and fluffy. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's awesome!" But I couldn't keep him, so I went to a bar. I just walked to town to the bar, and there was this there was a lady there, and she was like talking to me about the puppy, and I'm like, yeah, you can have him. I got to give him away. I can't keep him. She's like, wow, really? So I'm like, yeah, you can just have him. She was like, thank you. She took him. She said she was a teacher, but she was gonna bring it to someone else's ranch. They were just ranch dogs.
Here they have like size limits on the dogs you can have in the neighborhood. So it's pointless. They're like anything over 25 pounds is no. It's like that's all the good dogs.
Right? I got Jenny from adoption, like at a pet store. They have an adoption service next door. And then Knuckles, he was a stray. He snuck into my house when I was walking her. He went up our back stairs and sat down in our kitchen and just cried. And we called the dog catcher, and she came. It was a lady, and he didn't have a chip, and he was healthy. And they fixed him and gave him all the shots and everything. Yeah, but here we have to register our dogs to the city.
Yeah, and they have to put a pet chip in them.
Yeah, they have those.
It's weird. It's like, yo, you're giving my pet cancer from the jump.
Yeah, I don't like it because he's so like a beautiful mix. Like whatever he is, he's got long hair on his ears, and he looks like a Rottweiler, but he's not black, and he acts like one. And I just wish he could have not been fixed because then he would have had some cool puppies. I think find the right.
Yeah, that seems so evil.
Yeah,
You're mutilating an animal. Its only purpose is to reproduce and eat.
like I feel like it should have been my choice because I found him. He came into my house. I was planning on keeping him anyways. Just we were just going through the motions. But why does it have to be like automatic that they just do it? That kind of bothers me. Should have a choice.
Especially when you know how many of the animals actually end up getting killed anyway.
Right. If you know,
by
like
the people like PETA.
If it's going to be taken care of and well kept, why fuss about it? I think
it's just another scam. There's pet protection people. Oh, take the pet, love the pet. They're the ones killing all the animals.
And then what do they do with when they cut the dog's nuts off? What do they do with those? I'm sure they don't just throw them away.
No, it goes somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to think about that.
Some magic person or some voodoo person or some sicko who wants to drink blended nuts for the health benefits. Shit, they might even eat them. You never know. Like, there's a fucking wackadoo for every possibility. For every person that'll throw something away, someone's going to make an ornament on their helmet,
Oh, I just got a news headline says Wells Fargo executive fired after allegedly urinating on elderly woman mid-flight.
Oh,
I get these weird news things on my phone. I subscribed one time. I must have clicked something, and I get these little news texts. I just read them. And I'm like, this world's so weird. So many random shits going on. Well, I think I'm gonna bail.
right on.
So enjoy. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Right on, man. See you next time. I'll come through and jump on your panel if you have one of these days. I have 2K16. I have NHL. I'm good at ice hockey. I'll smoke you with ice hockey. Just letting it run, but it's not actual sound. So I need to hear sounds. They still wore leather helmets when Deuce played football. I don't think I played that. I don't think I played Street Fighter since Street Fighter versus Capcom. That's me. No, you gotta camp. Camping's the deal. It's all about camping. The better you can camp, the better the game is. When nobody can make you move the whole match and you're just in one spot sniping, that's the shit. You hate playing me because I'll just lay there right in the middle of the road. You won't see me till the last second when you run around the corner and that's too late. Bing, bing, bing. Like I'll sit there, I'll play the game, figure out exactly where the glitches are, where I can hide, just so you can't see me, just so I can shoot you dirty like that. Fuck, what was it? Call of Duty Ghosts. I knew every bush and tree you can camouflage inside the bush, and people don't even think about shit like that. And I'll just be hanging out, crouched in a bush, stabbing them when they go by. Where is he? I don't know. He's not on the radar. I can't see him. Helicopters. Juice is that one guy on Fortnite that's always just dancing in the middle of the battlefield. I don't get this game. Absorbed. Were you the blob? Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. Life is too hard. We still gotta think of something evil to do today. But what? Gotta earn some evil brownie points with the devil. Hair's almost dry. Exactly. Go ahead and eat me. Toxic. Toxic. Deuce's eyes are bigger than his tummy. You know, that does kind of make sense. They are really flamboyant because they're carrying that AIDS. Same. Same. Ah. This weather sucks. It needs to stop being cloudy every day. I'm used to it having like a 3-hour window where it's warm outside and I can just go be outside and enjoy it. It's been like this week too. The snow. He calls it the snout. It's a musket. And he has to quick little ball and pack it down. No, the weather's not great.
Everybody else is live. Right, I'll go live too. Should I go live?
Fully automatic. Why you gotta have it fully automatic? I thought you're a sniper. One target, one shot.
3 hour time zone difference.
You don't need an automatic.
All of my friends, and I'm always the one that is 3 hours behind. So when I go live, it's like the earliest. Everybody else is live. On East Coast time is like if it is 2 o'clock now, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's about 5, 6 on the East Coast. Yeah, there's always a little bit of adjustment that we need to do here and there. And it's just been like a rocky road. I'm like, do I even want to go live anymore? Because like streaming is kind of a pain in the butt and it's so competitive these days. But I feel like it's part of me gaming, so I might as well go live and hang out with my friends, meet some new friends. blabber away. Use the new mic. But I've got a pretty good crew here. I'm liking you guys a lot. Like, it took me a very long time to get used to everybody all over again. It's great. And I think that we're going to be a pretty big crew here on Pixel Chick's channel. As we were talking yesterday, Easy Diggin', I've known you for close to a year now. I bet you're my longest supporter so far. I want to say, if I go way, way back, I think it started off with you and like Retro Cake Music Man, Shorty's Adventure, and there are a few others that are missing between, but like newbies, I'm getting sick of newbies and everything else I'm trying to hang out with. And really just like, I'm trying not to do the whole judging on anybody anymore. Just really like absorb new people because I like to hear everybody's story. And like I was saying with yes I am. I think that everybody has a story to share. So I feel like it's just like we just need to hang out and listen to each other, and that keeps
Trolls. That term is way too loosely used these days. It's just code speak for all the weak-minded people. They're a troll. It's like the sheep bleeding to each other. Disagreement, negativity. Anything that doesn't agree with is bad. You can disagree and it ain't bad. You can hate the other person's ideas and it ain't bad. People need to wake up. All these people that have been love are the most divisive people in the world. They're so loving. Where's the proof? There's no proof. All you see is division and chaos. And then they flitter off to their little hideouts and pretend to be good people again elsewhere until it's time for them to show their ass again.
So I'm still hungry. Like, I got on these new meds, these new thyroid meds, they fucked me up after I was so slow sleeping forever to get my life going. This past month, I was just constantly in bed, and now my metabolism is just freaking kicking in. I want to eat everything inside. I just eat, and then I stop. I'm not used to that. So I'm trying to keep busy in between a little gaming, a little chatting, a little running around the house, distracting my brain. Like I said, meeting some new people, older people, through teams of people just rambling. Honestly, not really what to talk about until maybe someone comes up and hangs out with me and or starts a new topic. Pretty much say it's over the process as I can get it. Now here's the question: with Grecian screen versus StreamYard, you actually play like she's what is music? Okay. I feel like we gotta do some little side beats. Back there. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of DJ. So yeah, I've got your links, you guys. Everybody that's coming through, orders, I see them being dropped. This I am a believer in their summer as well. I haven't fallen in my skill. So I you guys know that. It's but I do have to make every day that play around. You gained 250,000 views. Wow. I know. Maybe it's because I'm up there easy or in chat or anything. And everybody knows who Foster is by now. Would you like to see more Foster? Perhaps see who he really is, or if he, somebody that we used to know. We don't know. I'll pretty decent. The adults nearby. But everybody was loving the Hot Wheels yesterday. Hot Wheels show I like the show and tell part about my I'm really engaged in like showing all the special huge fan of it. I actually like I think feel in my bones that I've like relived a million times before. I'm just like why do I like really like those people? They're like super adored. Love chatting with them. And I just feel like I don't know. There's something about old antiques, and I grew up in that time where grandma like hoarded everything, tidy. Some of the things were covered in plastic, like furniture. If anybody remembers that, that's the time frame that people grew up in. Grandmas were still covering their couches. So watching a lot of you guys share your stuff on stream has been really just like super awesome for me. I think we should all have like a show and tell night. I feel like that should be something we just like put the stream with all right, show and tell, and then say what we're showing, whether it's antiques or something we collected ourselves over time. I think that would be a really good follow.
Max is going to Sky Zone.
I will start to do because actually I do have that newspaper that I need.
Ken never sets me straight. He just talks to me and I tell him what's actually going on because he won't run his mouth or snitch. There's a lot of people that get the unfiltered truth. But then there's some people that get nothing. And then one person gets everything. But then they're not always around.
I've been somewhere there before. Somewhere for something before. Yeah, I kind of dig the restream. Let's vibe on restream. He's pretty easy to find, like platform. Give you some beats to hang out with. Versus, I think StreamYard is just that. For StreamYard, yeah, for StreamYard for me, that was like, and I'm already like out of my watching hours on and I need to utilize on StreamYard, but I want to make the best choices when I get back over there. I like this color vibe. I don't know. I just read your speech. I get it. I think that's why I use these texts. Yeah, I get it. I'm hoping to find something off.
It's cold out there. Homeless in his battles.
But now I understand that.
Battles against the haters.
We're just leaving this one up about Foster. Perhaps he comes in my stream and checks it out. Anybody else?
Why is my screen done?
Hey, Carl.
Okay, there we go. My hair's almost dry. Then I can go get smokes. Some coffee creamer. Shitty. What are you talking about? It's so cold. It's cold, and they made it so we can't afford to use heat most of the day. Fucking goddamn communists. Something must be done about those do batters once and for all. Mm. Yeah. Did I?
Indian pipe.
No, I loaded it
I've never
up.
heard that. We're kind of fixated on like what we're reading so far. Pretty awesome. But like I said, it's more like anything that will basically regenerate the brain cells. Anything that you can add into food. We even purchased what's called mushroom mud water coffee like substance, but it's made from mushroom. So it's like coffee, but made from mushroom. I think it's mushroom tea. No, it's like tea based, or tea based, called mud water. I wasn't a fan of it, but he liked it because a lot of the benefits he's having for his health is digestive. Indian pipe, yeah, I'll definitely check that out. But preferably, like kind of along the lines of the lion's mane, the reishi, they're just like big, and I'm porcello, but those are like even. Oh, morels are super popular. If you get on morels anywhere, morel mushrooms, really small, watch it. Everybody will come after you because you can see them, find them, sell them, and they're just really amazing. A lot of people in West Coast Central Oregon they also hunt for deer antlers. I believe it's kind of the name that is called for their specific name. I haven't seen too much about fishing though. Maybe because they put some new laws on it a couple years ago, maybe last year at this point. But then again, I have shed hunting, yes. Shed hunting. Oh, shed hunting is very popular. My family does it. I think that all honestly, yeah, really question.
We just made the fucking AI mad. Nightbot's butt hurt. It's funny.
This is not being like that. I think at this point in time, we're enjoying gaming, but we also want to do our trying to balance both worlds. That is means go out in the woods, then we're gonna go out in the woods. Nightbot has some for sure. But honestly, I finally got understand my classes.
Word.
Previous years trying to learn my class. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess on my channel. Plenty of people that left my channel.
Fiddling around. Ain't shit else to do.
Doing naughty logos.
Because it wouldn't be a day of me having the kid if Grandpa didn't take him. 5, 6 o'clock.
Hey, Roy, how's it going? Night. I mean, you can have Night as your favorite person. Go for it. Your favorite person. Hey, I just sometimes hear Randy. Hey, Randy. Randy. It's been a while. You just leave my comments. It's always complicated, Roy. Everything in your life is complicated. I feel like should I keep this up easy again with your critical message about pop, or should I take it down? At this concrete thing and see it. That'd be pretty funny. Make sure you get something all up. I'm not talking to myself. Sometimes. Myself when I'm live streaming. If anybody wants to oh, she's gaming. She's gaming with her kiddos. For everybody to be
I bet it would warm up at the random fog machine.
No, I never seen a meal over and over again. I think it was like
I do just want to turn it on.
Thank you. Much love. Day. We'll see you soon. Yeah. You got a pop machine? That's awesome. I always wanted like not I wouldn't even say a fog machine. Well, I maybe at one point back in the day a fog machine, but it was always like the glitter ball thing that hangs from the ceiling. After those things called the silver glitter ball that spins. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, I always wanted one of those. Aside from the original me wanting lava lamps everywhere. I had 2 or 3 lava lamps growing up in the 90s. One was blue. I remember. One was white, even orange. Like whatever the standard colors were when lava lamps first came out, that's what I got. And then I think I broke one. I was so nervous about those things. But man, I kind of am missing back in the day times. Just like there's so much going on right now with everybody. Just for some good news. Good freaking news. Somebody give me some good news in life. Like something that they're going through. Maybe it's good news to share with everybody that makes somebody smile. Because we all need good news. Disco balls. Yes, disco balls. I never got the opportunity to get an actual disco ball, which we have pretty high ceilings in my house. And I have some awesome spots to place that. If I could ever do that one time, I've already brainstormed about it. I would totally hang a disco ball. My husband would really like that idea. But I'd actually prefer the lava lamps, which still might happen. Because we're both basically hippies at heart. He's more of a hippie than I am, for sure. The hippie side of the family. I'm more of the modern side of the family, but when I came over to Central Oregon, I kind of was like, well, this is a whole new kid. My full-time hippie too. Love y'all. And I trained myself actually on first while I was here. So,
222.
Be nice here in Oregon. Be nice. This is wherever.
So wait, it's 223.
Well, you know what?
But that's saying it's
I'm from
220.
the East Coast, mofos. And I'm like,
That says
what
it's
do you mean?
225.
I wanna
3 devices on the same fucking network with 3 different times.
My lab team, I need to get.
Weird.
I walked around for 3 years. When I first moved here, training my brain. So I don't understand. My great uncle. You have old school fur blankets hanging out because they were hunters. I did come from a hunting family. I'm from a hunting family. I grew up around hunters. They're still hunters today. I grew up basically being cast into a meat walker. I was a young child, so perhaps I have some trigger points when it comes to hunting, but I came from a very Italian family. Very, very Italian. We hunt for food. And therefore stored in lockers. You know how that goes. Your food goes a long, long way. So, came from hunting, deer, fishing. My cousins were in Florida, are known for fishing. I grew up fishing on a boat with my grandfather. As a kid, big old yellow boat, the boat. But we would go fishing a lot on the Florida coast. And just a lot of things I used to do when I was younger. I haven't really been able to. Today, in my adult life, sadly because cancer took over, well, it slowed me down. So it's really nice just to hang out with different communities and kind of be able to be like, hey, look, I don't do that stuff now, but I did when I was a kid. Medicine is so good, so good. We grew up in New Jersey and we used to eating medicine meat. But there's a time in my life also as I was getting older, when I would learn about medicine and be like, well, I'm not eating anything baby. I'm not eating a baby deer. I'm not eating a baby lamb. I'm not eating this. Anything with a baby, if it's adult, then I will gladly eat it. If it's killed properly. I grew up all of those ways, admittedly. And then as we got older, we just found stores that, took care of that business. We have great stores, great on the top places here in Central Oregon. We're very well known for here too. So it's like maybe, which might happen soon. Instead of buying all the steak that we do right in the summer, I just have to go through like those stores where you can basically do a turkey steak all that long. I'll bring party. I'm scrambling on about holidays. Like
I'm still there. I'm just sticking around with the vlog. It's so red. I love it.
But isn't it fun though? How we can just like support each other too. Like
Rojo.
I feel like we don't always have to be on one screen, right? Like we have tabs for a reason. We get a phone for a reason. Everybody can kind of use some circle and help each other out. Because we all have different time zones. We just do. Except you're on the same time zone. But it's okay. The reason for me starting early, and it's not even early anymore. Well, it's early-ish afternoon. It's 2:30. So I'm still 3 hours behind. I'm going on 2, 3, 3, 6 o'clock on the East Coast. If I don't start early, then I don't get to hang with my East Coast friends. And then I missed out. So I think I'm going to be very random. I think very random. this channel when I go live, just so that I know that I can have that opportunity to see some of my friends. So you'll see some morning streams, afternoon, late night, because y'all between Easy Diggin and this I Am the Illusion, I'm becoming a night owl, more of a night owl than I should be actually, but I'm actually used to staying up till 2 a.m. So I should go stream hop at this point, stream hop, and support each other's channels. There's nothing wrong with that. Here, everywhere, right? Yeah, I am too. Basically, I've got my crew. I'm pretty solid on my crew. I support everyone. Make sure I get in there, say hello, bounce around. But basically, at this point, I need to get something to drink. The other coffee, bagel. What can you do? Oh yeah, it has a timer for restream color wise. So we're just gonna wait till it gets out. When I'm working there and stream, and maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll just keep on coming back. Like chit chat. I like talking to everybody. I'll get on cam. I'll be like, hey, what's up, mofos? And if you guys want to come on stream with me, you're more than welcome to. And just figure it out. Yeah, try to keep people. At least I try. I mean, it doesn't always work out, you know. But I think I'm getting better. I think I've gotten better. I've practiced with people in the past. They really helped me understand how I see with the streaming and just feel a little bit more chilled out. So we're at 58 minutes more. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Stuck on my spring top. I'm about to myself my other half of the table to get information. Maybe I'll pop up a PS5 game or God of War party. And see how I like it. I love the story and storyline behind it. It's annoying as all hell, but I want to see what happens. I want to see how far they get.
The computer block.
And challenge myself.
That's why I don't know. I don't know movies. So cool. Computer block.
1 minute. Let's end this stream with some new beats. I did want to be a DJ back in the day. I went to school for DJ. Rapping. Yeah, I agree. I will definitely give that a try. Right now. Yeah.
And what else? Playing with the block machine. Yeah, they're like $25. There's some that are 25, and then there's some that are 35. Damn. That's crazy. Well, wait till they get legalized. They won't be worth as much. You get them cheaper. You can make them cheaper. Shit. You can just go buy the chocolate. $5 worth of chocolate. You go get an eighth of mushrooms for $25 and make your own. And then you only paid half price. That's why it's only 20. Like, you're not even really paying for the chocolate. You're just paying for the mushrooms, and the chocolate's free. It's a week. It's already a week into this. We don't have to keep saying that. It's weird. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah. That happened a week ago. And yeah, everybody was doing it early too. Like, they don't want to let it go. What's with that? No, I'm playing with the fog machine. I had to run it every so often to keep it in shape. And I hadn't run it in a minute. Fog. You don't got a fog machine? It makes fog.
intelligence, purify cleanse, spinach some people in the next picture sort of. Who check told me off the cross, all you saw was white meat, skin hanging off, pieces were showing the archbishop. Some called the sixer, the Betty got them all fixed, fixed with some white janitor, black jack rolling with the Canada, slam dance, tarantula style, use a minute on the top of the king, sloppy forward, trying to keep holes on the low. Let's push through the armory, back truck, hit the solo with soul controllers, we go on 1,000 T-fish, with the homeless. You know, when you change the physical, you know what I mean? Change forever, dog. That's that root. That's that wisdom. That's the wisdom of the nation, of the gods. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been through these days, God. You know what I'm saying? You got to fucking win. That's for your sickness. I was on a toy like, yo, shorty,
I like the fog.
Niggas can't fuck with money, man. You know what I mean? None of this shit, man. These slugs, man. Niggas ain't around the street now. I think niggas be gonna figure it out till they get 2G. Waxing his ass free off me. Yo, so what the best K-Dog ain't coming out until 2000.
Burps.
It's gonna come back with a comment. It's gonna be a comment. Y'all niggas, man. Resurrection stars shit, man.
Forgot about the red. I like the green, but it makes it go to like teal. Weird. It's the shit. I'm thinking I could put dabs in it and make it like drug smoke. Because the food coloring experiment worked. I made colored smoke, right? So it seems like I could make it have some weed smoke. That would be nice. Nice and tasty. I forgot to tell my neighbor like a long time back when I first got it too. And like I don't even remember what I was doing, but she called panic and she's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, why? What's up?" She's like, "'Cause your house is on fire." I'm like, "Oh no, it's just a fog machine." And she was like, "Oh shit." She's like, "Yeah, go outside and look." And I looked outside and it did look crazy. That's funny. Beep, beep. The bus driver.
And I don't know.
Mein Steam.
I let you go so long.